And I want to welcome everybody this evening. This class is brought to you by Abundance, the Abundance Oil Blend, Young Living Abundance Oil Blend. And here are some affirmations to go along with abundance. I am magnetic to my highest good. My love prospers me. I am opulent and fully supplied. I love my love, and I ignite love everywhere I go. So with that being said, I just want to say to you that throughout this step-by-step training, you're going to be stretched to grow as an individual and as a team player. And the entire point of this program is to challenge you without overwhelming you. This business is like a fitness goal. People set fitness goals and they have they have a goal in at the end of it, right? It is either to lose weight or lose inches or to feel healthier. There's so many ways to reach your goal. One could do yoga. Sandy and I did yoga for about, 6 weeks. We loved it and we need to get back in it. Or you could run. I like to walk. Someone could do CrossFit and another boxing. The point is that the options are endless to reach the goal of being fit and healthy. But there is one important thing that's going to ensure your success. You need to try a few different types of exercise and then pick the one the best form of exercise that's going to work for you, and the one that fits your personality and plays to your strengths. And if you have a bad knee, then you're probably not going to be a runner, right? You might choose yoga, but you will pick one that still challenges you and keeps you on track, because we want to grow, we want to stretch. Well, the business is the same. This business is the same. We all have a similar goal of hitting a rank high enough so that we can find financial freedom and to share these products. We want to reach silver or diamond or Royal Crown diamond status. You can either build slowly, or you can engage your friends and your family in your daily routine, and you could build fast, teaching multiple classes a week like I do. You can teach educational intro classes or make and takes with scripts. We're going to teach you all of that along our journey. There's no wrong way to do this business, but just like a fitness goal, you need to try a few things and then stick with the ones that play to your strengths, the ones that challenge you but don't scare you. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is Mary Kane. I want to introduce Mary Kane. Mary, are you there? I see you. I see you. Yes. So Mary, we had a giveaway last week, and the task was for anyone who was on the call last week, or if their leader showed them where they could listen to the recording and they wanted to participate, they were going to win a gift. And this gift is a Young Living eye mask, and it is luxurious. And we had 6 entries. They posted their diffuser on their personal website and they tagged me in it. So I have 6 entries. So Mary, you don't know what numbers those entries are. Could you pick a number without seeing who's on this card? And I'm going to tell you who won.
1 through 6?
Yes, ma'am.
Number 1.
Number 1 is Amy Lee Bish.
Woo!
There you go. And she's not even on here tonight, but she may come on, so we will let her know that she won. And we're going to have a task and a giveaway that Mary's going to have at the end of this call tonight, but she's going to dive deep with you in how to discover your why. And I'm just going to give it to you, Mary, and you just take it away.
Okay. Are you going to take this abundance part down? The affirmations?
Am I, oh, sure. Yeah, no, I'm going to stop my share.
Okay.
Yes, I am. Thank you so much.
Hi, everybody. Oh, now I can see everyone. Hi. Hey, okay, let's start from a position of power before we get started talking about this. And I want you to write down, get a pen, write this down. Write down something that you're proud of about yourself. Oh, let's make it a little more specific. Something that you're proud of regarding your own health. Okay. And if you're struggling to determine what that might be, think about how your blood is oxygenated. I'm pretty proud about that. Or how your heart is currently beating, or you wouldn't be on this call right now. Or that your cognitive ability is such that you can figure out how to get on Zoom. Whatever it is, write down what you're proud of. Let's start there. And the second question to help us step into our power is, what in the past 6 or 12 months have you learned that has helped your health? I just want you to keep those. You can type those in the chat if you want. That'd be great. We're not going to talk about them, but if you want to share, type them in the chat. So I drew a picture for you guys, and I want you to draw this too, okay? It's going to be really helpful for you. So I've got a picture of a little bitty, just takes up my little corner here of my paper, little bitty stick girl. We'll call her little Sandy. And then across the page is big grown up Sandy, the biggest version of Sandy. Okay. This is Sandy's current self. And this is dream self, the biggest version of her. Okay. So version of you, this is little Christina, big version of Christina, little Kathy Baker, big Kathy Baker. Okay. Get the idea? All right. Now, this is current self, who's a little unmotivated, or not moving in the direction swiftly enough that she'd like to. Now, the thing is, write this down. You might want to write this down or type it. Maybe Chris, if you could type this in the chat. Or heck, I'll type in the chat. I'll type in the chat. Your life is always going to take you in the direction of your strongest thoughts. There it is. All right, you can write it down if you want to, though. So this person's thoughts are stagnant. Her confidence is low. The difference between these two is this. This person has determined why she does things. Okay. And this person is just kind of living unconsciously. All right. You following me? Now, the only thing that happened if she got to be this version is that she took some steps. She got deliberate. So this person, their goals were about pleasure. Okay. And this person eventually decided that her goals of pleasure ends when she puts the spoon down. You know, if you're eating ice cream and you're finished and you put the spoon down, pleasure gone, right? Well, this person, she put the spoon down and she started setting goals that were going to cause lasting satisfaction. You see the difference? Do you feel the difference between those two ideas? So lasting satisfaction kind of goals are like, you may go home and be really tired, but you have a goal to get fit, right? And you know that you've taken up the habit of running. This person has created deliberate habits, but you're tired, but you're not this person of pleasure anymore. So you go run anyway. You go run even if you're tired, or you go to the gym even if you're tired. You do yoga even if you're tired. And the lasting satisfaction goes way past when that run ended. Are you following me? With me? Put a 1 in the chat if you're following me. If you're with me in these ideas. All right. So this girl over here, if she stays here, she's going to stay comfy. If she starts moving up these steps to become the biggest version of her, she's going to step into discomfort willingly. She's going to willingly step into discomfort. So that implies there's willingness involved. There's willingness involved in becoming the biggest version of you. Okay. So as you move up these steps, you can only do that successfully if you know your why and know why you stand for anything. Okay. So if failure was not an option and you stopped living like this person lives, let me tell you, this girl, she has been living from her memories of past failures. Memories of past failures, girl, right here. Memories of setbacks, memories of letdowns. But this person, she is going to start living from her imagination. And when people decide what they want and why they want it, it's not already here. They're using their imagination. And your imagination is the most powerful part of your body, most powerful part of your life. And so if I said failure is not an option, and I handed you the easy button, and I dared you to really dream big and decide what you really wanted in your life, that would change. This should choke you up. It's choking me up because I know how it works and I've seen it happen. What would change? What happens to this version of you that would change all the relationships in your life? That would change your relationship with money. Whatever that is, it should make you cry like I'm doing right now. Your why should make you cry. Write that down. Someone put it in the chat. Why should make you cry. So and here, a lot of times, if you're really analytical, it's hard to come up with why you do something. Your why in the way that I'm talking about it. It's hard to dream. And I'll tell you what else. This person over here is dreaming from a paycheck. She has to go to work for and get, she only has so much time, right? She has 37 and a half hours to give to her boss every week, right? This person realizes that she's not separate from abundance, the abundance of the universe, the abundance of God. And she knows that, or he knows that they can create multiple streams of income and dream from that space. Okay. We don't dream from a paycheck. We dream from unlimited abundance. All right. So you have to create that. You can create it. But if your why is a pleasure type of why that we talked about, the ice cream why, right? Versus the lasting satisfaction. So back to what I was saying, if you are kind of analytical and you're not following, here's what I like to say to folks like that. If I handed you $60,000 and you have to spend it right now on something that means so much to you, it can relieve a burden from you. It can relieve a burden from your family, a burden in the community. What would it be? Put it in the chat. If I handed you $60,000 right now, everybody, and you had to spend it right this second, what would you do? Shelly, a truck? You'd buy a truck for yourself? Where's Shelly at? Yeah, so Shelly, why would you buy the truck? What burden would it relieve? Write that in the chat or say it if you want. Kathy Baker, pay towards mortgage. Why? Dig a little deeper. Why would paying the mortgage give you lasting satisfaction? Why do you think? That's a real question, Kathy. Okay, so Shelly said she'd put a truck, or she'd get a truck. Worrying about transportation and can move things easier and more room for all my boys. Okay, so lifting the burden of lack of transportation for your family gives you freedom, right? And you want your boys to be safe and have room for your boys, right? And Kathy is adding, okay, good, Shelly. So it's not just about the truck, but why do you want the truck? What burden does it actually relieve? You want to dig a little deeper, because here's what's going to happen, guys. This gal, she had a lot of life challenges on the way to getting to be her bigger version of herself. Do you think if she just wrote on her wall that she wanted a truck, that she would have got out of bed during those life challenges? No. But if she wrote on her wall, or I'm saying on her wall, because look, I'm pointing over to my walls, they are full of, hold on. Big papers like this that tell me my why. It's right in my face every day. All right, so you want to write down specifically how that is going to help your family, okay? Being debt-free, Kathy, that's a great goal. It's a great goal. Why do you want to be debt-free? You want freedom. You want to spend your money in other ways. So just get clear about that for yourself, okay? So here's what you can do with these steps. I hope you've written these steps on your own paper. If you're humming along in life and you're becoming the biggest version of you, what are the steps that you accomplish? So when I first did this exercise for myself, Kathy, one of mine was to be debt-free, okay? The other was to pay my daughter's college tuition. That was a big one. That's the one that got me out of bed every day, and I kicked ass getting it done. I got it done. $50,000 a year school, single mom here, got it done. Got it done doing this dumb little exercise. And it made me cry, you know, like no one did that for me. I wanted to make sure my artist daughter was not a starving artist daughter. Okay, so, and I've already achieved that. She's already out of college. She's already working. She's already doing her art. But I got to be a bigger version of myself. That's how important this work is, okay? You will make millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars that you never had before doing this exercise. Because what it does is now, instead of just accepting whatever life hands you and dreaming from this little paycheck, you step into, I'm stepping towards being a deliberate creator. I'm writing down exactly what I want. And now I get to line up my thoughts, words, actions, and beliefs. Okay, so let's take the $60,000 example again. Chris, I know you sent me the income statement from Young Living. What rank? Can you look at that while I'm talking? Oh, you're muted, but I can pull it up real quick.
I can put it up if you want me to, unless you can.
Oh, yeah, do that. Okay, let's look at it. Oops,
Okay.
I lost you. Hold on.
I'm a little slower than you on this.
So now we're wondering, where the heck's this money going to come from? Where's this $60,000 going to come from? Well, there's a lot of ways to make money besides going to a job. You can be a real estate investor. You can join a network marketing business like Young Living. So when we decide what we want, we look at methods at how to make that money. So like I know, because I taught real estate investing, if I want to make $60,000, then what I do is let's see, I would do 12 wholesale deals in real estate. In Young Living,
can you see it, Mary?
I can see it, but it's not big.
Let's see. Let me make it bigger.
Okay. So in Young Living, if I wanted an extra $60,000 in a year, I would shoot for going gold in Young Living because the average income is $67,995. Okay. If I wanted an extra $60,000 faster than that, I'd keep going and I'd become platinum because they make $166,000. So now,
so are you looking at this 2020?
I'm looking at the one you sent in the email, Chris. So
oh, okay, I know what you're looking at.
That's okay. You can just state the numbers out of there.
Okay,
it's an example.
Yep.
So my point is though, now my gal that's here on my piece of paper, notice I didn't put like some big arrow like she jumped. Like we don't jump to these ranks. Step by step, go to ranks. And we, she's going to become a star first. Then she's going to become an executive. Then she's going to be silver. Then she's going to be gold. And she's going to achieve the monthly income that she wants to support her why. Okay. We use Young Living as a vehicle for our health, for our physical health, for our emotional health, and for our financial health. Chris, I just see your boobs.
Sorry.
Thank you. Hi.
Oh, sorry. I can't get up this other.
That's all right. So, hey, you know what we can do though? We can just put it in the chat. We can post it in the chat, but everyone can find that income statement online. And so I want you to start looking at that income statement, disclosure statement from Young Living, and decide how much money do you want to make? How much does your why cost? And start reconciling those two things. Are you with me? You decide what you want your life to be, and then you look at the vehicle to get you there, which is Young Living, and you start working on that goal. That is a goal of lasting satisfaction. Okay, that's not a quick fix kind of goal. Now, the thing is, every step of the way in Young Living, you are growing into the bigger version of you. There is not one entrepreneurial endeavor that you can step on that path to and avoid growing. Okay, so are you willing to grow? Put high five in the chat if you're willing to work on your own version of you that gets to grow.
Or they can put under reactions at the bottom of their screen.
Mm-hmm.
They can put a thumbs up, a heart.
There you go.
And I encourage you to use the reactions in the bottom.
I love it. Okay, got it. I love it. I'm going to do all the reactions.
Okay, yeah. I did when I first found that tool.
Okay, so if someone asks you what your why is, a dollar amount is not the why. It's what the money pays for, right? Like, what lifestyle do you want for your family? What lifestyle do you want for yourself? What impact do you want to make in the world, in your community, in your family, for you? You matter too. Like, let's start with you. You want to get your oils free? Well, go to Star, achieve Star in Young Living, and you basically get your oils free. You want to get your kids' oils free too? Go to Senior Star. You want to contribute a little more on your household income? Go to Executive. You want to pay for a new car? Go to Executive. Shelly, go to Executive. That's a car payment, right? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You decide what you want, why you want it. Why you want it is going to be the fuel that keeps your vehicle going no matter what happens. Okay, so I want you guys to write out why you want what you want and share it in Diamond Miners today, or do a video if you want. I encourage you to start using video a little bit more.
And you post it on your own page, because you may be cross-lined to me, as Sandy is. You need to tag me in it so that I can, because this is, Mary's giving you your task.
Ah, yes, I'm sorry. Forgot about that. Yeah.
If you put it in Diamond Miners, would you put it under the Power Hour thing that Shelly puts out there, please? So then they can all kind of be out in the same place.
Great idea. Okay, so we want to do our why. And look, guys, I might give you some feedback on your why when I see them posted, if that's okay with you. Because I truly want it to be something that fuels your success and fuels you into becoming the biggest version of you. And if it's, and pardon my lingo, but if it's half-ass, or if it's not deep enough, it's going to be a kind of a facade, and that's not powerful for you. Okay, so I may give you some feedback if that's okay with you.
I'd really encourage you to give them feedback, because this should be a learning process. Thank you, Mary.
Okay, so earlier I said, if I gave you the magic button, you know, and failure was not an option, what would you create? What would you use your imagination to create? So that was one question. That's what started part of this conversation. So the next question I want to ask is, what results do you actually expect with that? With what you wrote, what results do you expect? Put it in the chat. Do you expect to produce 50% of the results, or 100% of the results, or 10% of the results, or what do you expect? Shelly, are you getting that truck? Kathy, are you paying off your mortgage and becoming debt free? What do you expect? And I'm asking you because it is an indication of your confidence in this, okay? And so you can write it or not. You know what your own goal is. And if you don't believe 100% that you're going to achieve your why, then borrow my confidence in you. Borrow Chris's confidence in you. Borrow Dawn's confidence in you. Borrow Sandy's confidence in you. I am 100% confident you will achieve what you want. You have to ask if you are that confident. And if you're seeing that indication kind of weak, then start working on that. That's what this gal did. She just started working on her confidence. That's the benefit of Young Living structure, you know, Star, then Senior Star. Those are steps to confidence. Okay. So there you have it. I'm going to stop there. I can go on for an hour, but it's only a power hour.
Okay, so again, we drew before Amy was on, and Amy Lee Bish won the Young Living eye pillow. Next, do you have an oil that you would recommend for next week, Mary? And we'll showcase that oil.
Believe.
I would say me.
I'm sorry,
You have one, Sandy?
Mary? Sandy said
I
believe.
said harmony.
Harmony?
Yeah, but I like believe too. I think that I like believe. Let's do that.
Okay, we're gonna do Believe oil. So next week, have your Believe oil available. Just to give you an idea, our topic is going to be, can I really build a business? And it's going to kind of put to rest those things. Well, I don't think I have what it takes to get to the goal that I want. What is keeping me from building this business? So we're going to do that next week. You're going to have Believe oil. And what is the giveaway for the tasks that you have put down this week, Mary? Do you have a giveaway? Do you need
I
somebody-
don't, but I can come up with one. I'll come up with one.
Okay, she's gonna
Yeah.
come up with a giveaway, and we'll just announce the winner like we did tonight. All right, well, this is kind of what I was expecting. Does anybody have any comments? Or Sandy says, I 100% expect to achieve my big dream of my beautiful sunroom and sending my grandkids through college fully and helping the Young Living Foundation with lots of abundance. That is a great goal, Sandy. Thank you. Okay, and we're only waiting on Shelley to fill in the business class agenda. Everybody else has given their 2 cents. I appreciate all of that. So we have, we'll be posting that agenda here in the next week or two once Shelley gets her part filled in. So any questions for Mary? Any questions for Mary? All right. Nikki, did you have something?
Yes, I had a question regarding just placing in affirmations and placing in positivity and definitely consistency and focus. I implement those and I'm consistent. I would say in being truly transparent, I'm consistent to a point where I'm not, and I don't know exactly what happens, whether or not that's conscious or subconscious. I could go strong for like months and then something would shift, whether it be a situation, and then I just stop and I feel like I've rolled back down the hill as far as making my effort. Is there any directives or anything that could help me when situations like that arise?
I think I would put honestly, just practically speaking, I would put a notification in my phone that pops up. There's that. And hold on one second.
With an affirmation, Mary?
What's that?
With an affirmation?
Yeah. I mean, I do have notifications in my phone of when I say my affirmations and when I go on my bike. I fill in my personal stuff, my big stuff, and it's things that I know. He was to fuss around. I thought he was him up. So can you hear me? Okay.
No, you're freezing
Can
up.
you hear me?
You're
Sorry about that.
So you just said that you put your affirmations in your phone and you recommend that she do that so that she can hear them regularly? I also
Yeah, I mean, I actually put them as part of my Google Calendar, like when I do things like that. I also have on my mirror in my bathroom round Post-it notes that have all my affirmations. And so it is a habit, just like any other, habit of health. My affirmations, my mental health, required this of me this year to be badass at making sure I never stop doing those affirmations. And so down the mirror in my bathroom, there's round Post-it notes all the way down that have I am statements. I am a money magnet. I am a commitment slayer. I love looking at myself in the mirror more and more. Things like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I want to
thank you.
recommend a couple of other things as well. One of them is reach out for support. And one of the things that we have found, we have accountability calls every morning at 9:15 Central Standard Time. That helps us to connect. And, you know, there are days that I don't feel like connecting, but because I've committed to these ladies, and it's only 15 minutes, you know, 15, 20 minutes. This is what I'm doing today. This is how I'm feeling. And we try to buoy each other's spirits. But accountability calls, reaching out to somebody. And also for me, Mary does the affirmations. I have a sticky on my mirror that says, don't forget the happy protocol. So I make sure that I put my daily happy protocol on, and that raises me up as well. And that, of course, is your valor on your wrists, your harmony on your solar plexus, your joy over the heart, and white angelica on the shoulders and all through your aura. And if I didn't put that sticker on, I would find a reason not to remember. That's just how human nature is. So, you know, we really have to push ourselves to do the right thing until it becomes such a part of our DNA that it's like I can't see without my glasses. I have to put my glasses on, you know, so make those habits. And I love the affirmation down the mirror thing. And oh, by the way, Mary, I decided to get a dog today, and I pick him up on the 27th.
I love your
You can have
dog.
this one.
I
That's a-
absolutely love your dog. So adorable.
Thank you.
But anyway, does anybody else have any recommendations for Nikki?
But Nikki, I also want to say, just show yourself some grace and love, and maybe spend a little time reflecting on who you were without the affirmations and revaluing them.
And I think, you know, we don't go backwards, Nikki. We're always learning, and that's moving us forward. It may seem like we're in a hole, but we haven't gone backwards. We can't go backwards. The human experience cannot go backwards. You learn every day, and as you learn, you're moving forward and you're becoming a better version of you. You're becoming that big girl that was on that piece of paper. So just because we get in the hole, that's when we want to reach up and reach out, and either to God or to a girlfriend. They all begin with G's. Even a guy, that'll work. Grandma. But reach out to somebody who is going to uplift you, because you are the total sum of the 5 people you hang around with. Am I right?
Yeah.
True.
So you want to hang out with people that are, you know, floating in the atmosphere up here, I don't know, that part where the vibrational frequency is higher than what we would call, you know, earthbound, low life.
True.
I don't know what you want to call. But anyway, reach out to us. We're here for you, Nikki.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. Anybody else have any last thoughts? If not, we're going to close it for this evening. Mary, we want to thank you so much for that motivational training and discovering your why. And the good news is that we're just going to build on this. We're going to continue to build on this week after week. And I love the stuff that's Great Day Protocol is amazing. Amy says, I have been doing the daily Divine Trio, that's another good one. I have that one right here. I got my second kit of Divine Destiny. This was created by Mary, and it has a similar ritual, if you will, that helps us to uplift our day. So that's another good choice. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, thank you, Mary. You're getting a lot of thank yous and appreciation.
Thank you. I just answered a question, Sandy's question, and just looking real quick to make sure there's other questions. So I'll just say it out loud. Go calendar and add an event, and you can the day, right, forever, and you can put your affirmation right in there in the notes, or you can go to your notes on your phone, go to your notes on your phone, and add your affirmations in as your notes on your own or in your notes on your calendar. There's plenty of Miracle Morning. Have you guys read the book? The Miracle Morning has an app, and you can put your affirmation there. I think you can even record them in your own voice. And actually, that's another thing I've done. I've opened up my voice memos on my app, and I've recorded myself doing affirmations. I've also made TikTok videos, affirmations for some of my followers who are getting out of abuse. And I also have 3 videos on my YouTube channel. One's 4 minutes, one's 8 minutes, one's 16 minutes of affirmations for self-love. So if you don't have your own affirmations, you're gonna go to my YouTube channel and get those. Let me post that real quick for you.
There's also a free app called Think Up that I use, and I record my affirmations in my own voice. It's free. Again, that's Think Up. So there's quite a few out there. I love that one. You can make them as elaborate or simple as you want. Think Up.
All right, that's a good one. Here is just one of the videos I posted for some of my coaching clients. I coach people out of abuse, and this is one of them I posted for them just to start working on their self-love. And so you could do something like that. You could do that on your own phone, you know,
Nice.
giving yourself a pep talk. You can do
yeah.
this too. Hey, let's do this. Regarding your why, you can pick up your phone, and Chris, you and I have done this before in front of the room in a similar way, but look at your phone and say, hey, you, I'm so proud of you. Look at you getting that why done. Look at you. I am so proud of you. Do a selfie video like that and play it for yourself once in a while. It's really part of the imagination or the law of assumption is what it's called. Assuming the end and congratulating yourself in the end. And you can even say, man, I remember when you were so poor, you couldn't even buy a truck. And look at you, you're driving the biggest truck around now. I'm so proud of you. And it really just starts the law of assumption working for you. And it's amazing, an amazing effect. Have some fun. You pay out the butt for these stupid money. Let them make you money. That's one way they can make you money. Use them to record your affirmations. Use your voice memo to record it. Use your video to record it. You can post those same videos on TikTok. When people see you having fun like that, they're going to be so drawn to you and want to be part of your team. You're going to have to go buy a couple of trucks.
It's feeding your blue. Also, I have to retract something. We do not have class next week. Next week is Thanksgiving week. We're taking off next week. So the next class will be December 1st, I believe. I believe that's what my schedule says. Let's see.
Thank you, everyone, for the opportunity to speak tonight. Thank you. Are you frozen, Chris?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
No,
Are you
I'm
looking
not.
at pictures of your puppy?
I will have pictures when I pick him up on the 27th. I do have a little picture, but I don't know how to put it up on here. So, yeah, no, he's a little Aussie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, He's a little Aussie. I just thought maybe, yeah, so by any chance, will you be able to, Mary, post that task in Diamond Miners for us so that in case there was not enough clarity for someone? Okay,
Yes.
she'll do that. She'll do that as well. Because everybody on here actually has access to Diamond Miners. Until we get our own private room and try to get off of Facebook, we're gonna have to do it that way for now. All right, I'm gonna actually end this now, okay?
Okay,
All right,
bye.
bye.